Welcome to 52 Weeks of Prospecting Success. Today we're going to talk about objection handling and one blanket objection in particular, which is no budget. Early in the calendar year, a lot of people are resetting their fiscal budgets, and they can really use that against prospecting teams and SDR teams as a reason not to meet. So how do we push past that? Well, the number one thing that I recommend is to think about a scenario, another client example, and why they pushed past that. If I can use that as a reference, then that's how I can spin my story. Instead of telling someone why they should speak with me, I'm going to tell them why other people just like them have chosen to speak with me, even though their budget is already set for the year. Let me provide an example of what I might say if I have a prospect that tells me they're not going to meet with me because their budget's already established for the year. Jim, I can appreciate that, and I understand it's tough to shift budgets around. The reason why we're meeting with other IT security executives in your space is because that they realize that there's heightened pressure around IT security going into 2015. They want to make sure they're covering all their options. So while their budget is set for IT security, they want to make sure that when they distribute that budget to the right programs and solutions, they've evaluated all of them so that they're not missing an opportunity to best protect their company and their important information. What does your availability look like next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern? Another important thing to keep in mind is that budget decisions are not made when budgets are turned in. And many times prospects try to push us off to, well, we do our budgets in October, so that's when we should speak. If we're waiting and trusting their opinion to speak with them in October, we're probably missing the opportunity of when they actually decide what they're going to budget before they present it for their budget process. So make sure to cut those timelines in half at least. Whatever the prospect tells you, I tend to cut it in half. Finally, if the no budget objection is such a problem like it is for many SDRs early in the year, try or consider using it more proactively in your script. Just start messaging to it right off the bat. I understand that you might have already set your IT security budget for 2015. Here's why other executives in your space, like you, are still interested in meeting. Thank you so much for joining me this week on 52 Weeks of Prospecting Success. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for lead gen, and also hashtag and post your questions to Twitter with hashtag 52weekSDR. Happy calling, smart prospecting.